Hey Orko,
Hi.
which university did you review in your last video?
University of Galway?
It's Galway, not Galway.
What, seriously? It's Galway?
Yeah.
Oops. Welcome back to another episode of Honestly by Nebula. In the last video, we reviewed the University of Galway. And let's just say my teammates were not that happy with the way I pronounced Galway. University of Galway, University of Galway, University of Galway. And that's why Janvi corrected me at the beginning. For this episode of Honestly, we are reviewing the University of Waikato. I guess I'm pronouncing it properly, which is one of the top universities in New Zealand. So if you are someone who wants to move to New Zealand or someone already studying there and wants to know more, stick around till the end of the video to learn everything about the university, from programs, scholarships, tuition fees, expenses to how to apply and what students have to say about the university. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such informative videos. Also, we can help you get 100% application fee waiver to the university of your choice. To grab this amazing offer, fill in the Google form linked in the description and we will get back to you with all the details. The University of Waikato has two campuses in Hamilton and Tauranga, which are fast-growing cities in New Zealand. The good thing about the location of the campus is the easy commute to Auckland, which is one of New Zealand's thriving metropolises. The University of Waikato has a QS ranking of 235 and is among the top 3 universities in New Zealand. It is also known for its vibrant research departments, securing first rank and emerging as the best university in New Zealand for research. Entities like Times Higher Education and iSchools have consistently ranked the university among the top institutions. The university has a rich and interesting history that is documented on the official website. Founded in 1964, the university shares a deep bond with the traditional custodians of the Waikato region. The university campus sprawls 65 hectares with lush green gardens, enchanting lakes and state-of-the-art facility for sports, recreation and personal development of students. The current student count stands at 13,000, among which a sizable portion is that of international students. Among the university's notable alumni, some distinguished personalities include Jacinda Ardern, New Zealand's 40th Prime Minister, Adrian Orr, the Governor of the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, Dr. Shane Legg, co-founder and chief scientist at Google DeepMind, and Dan Ammann, who is the former president of General Motors. That sums up the overview of the university. Let's now find out more about some of the popular courses, scholarship options, eligibility, and student reviews for the University of Waikato. There are a total of 135 subjects that are taught in the university. 16 subjects from that list make it to the QS rankings, with 11 of them being in the top 350 programs globally. The Waikato Management School is ranked 151 to 175 for business and economics, and is also the receiver of the Triple Crown accreditation, belonging to the top 1% of business schools globally. On screen, you can now see the broad range of subjects that the university offers courses in, along with the rankings by category that the university has secured. You can pause the video here to have a careful look. In engineering and sciences, some of the popular courses include MS programs in cybersecurity, chemistry, information technology, and artificial intelligence. Other popular courses in the university are accounting, finance, economics, business management, social sciences, psychology, law, and sociology. Here's something fun. To get a detailed program shortlisting based on your criteria and eligibility, we recommend you check out Nebula's Study Abroad Planner. It's free to use and gives you a shortlist personalized to your individual profile. The link to use the planner can be found in the description section below. Now let's move on to discussing the placement opportunities and overall satisfaction of international students who studied at the university. A survey conducted in 2019 revealed that over 90% of students were satisfied with their experience at the University of Waikato. Since the university shares deep ties with some of the most influential entities in the spheres of academics, such as AMBA, EQUIS, and AACSB, and has a diverse network of 90,000 alumni around the world, there are plenty of opportunities for growth in a student's career. The university offers resources that you can use to even work while studying, such as by using the student job portal or the My Career portal for finding internships and full-time work opportunities. The university's work integrated learning program is compulsory for all undergraduate students. This sets the foundation for you in your professional journey, where you learn to apply essential skills while working on real-life projects. To create a healthy connection between education and work, you can take up part-time jobs and work up to 20 hours per week while being enrolled in full-time courses. During vacations, the hours are stretched and you can even work up to 40 hours. International students are eligible for a minimum wage of 19 New Zealand dollars per hour. Let's now discuss tuition fees, living expenses and scholarship opportunities and ways in which you can bring down the cost of your education while at Waikato. But just before that, if you have come this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you're updated with more informative videos like this. When it comes to tuition fees, it should be mentioned that your final tuition fee will depend on the choice of your subject. Since fees for every course varies, it's hard to put all of that information into this video. Instead, if you want to get an understanding of the fee structure in detail, you can check out the description for helpful links that will give you a full picture. All of these links are from the university websites or trusted sources on the internet. In general, the fees may vary between 16 lakhs to 30 lakhs per annum. This cost can be brought down by applying for scholarships, which is next in our discussion and something that is more interesting because here there is a direct role that you can play. The University of Waikato offers a wide range of scholarships for eligible candidates. Popular scholarships include the KC Mahendra Scholarship, Unimoney Student Stars, J.N. Tata Endowment Loan Scholarship, the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship, QS Undergraduate Scholarship, Gyandhan Scholarship, and more. There are more scholarships that are accepted in the university. All of these scholarships have some general eligibility criteria, but it's also not as tough to get these as you may imagine. We always recommend students to give scholarships a shot because that brings down the cost of education by a major chunk. Our success buddies can directly help you with more information you need about scholarships. So if you're interested in knowing which scholarships you can apply for, how much is the amount granted for that scholarship, and more information, then don't forget to check out the description to connect with one of our trusted success buddies who will guide you through the process. As much as scholarships, the choice of accommodation also helps you bring down the cost of your education. For accommodations, the general rule applies that it has to be affordable, accessible, hygienic, and it should offer you a place where you find your peace of mind after a hectic day of attending classes. The good news is that the University of Waikato offers accommodation to students in both their campuses at Hamilton and Tauranga. The range of accommodation options vary with their cost and is available for students with different lifestyles. You can choose from halls of residence, which are more basic accommodation options, but full of facilities nonetheless, to apartments, homestays, rental flats, and more, depending on your lifestyle, budget, and preferences. The halls of residence in the university are Bryant Hall, which is the smallest hall and offers students the feel of a tight-knit community. College Hall, which is the second largest hall on the campus with a bigger real estate with sporting facilities and student village, where you get a unique experience where you stay in pods of 6 students instead of more spread out student accommodation. The cost of accommodation in the halls of residence may vary between $14,000 to $17,000 annually. Silverdale Road Apartments, Orchard Park and Bleakley Place Apartments offer students more independence while still letting the student be connected to the facilities of the university campus. In Tauranga, the university has set up a brand new facility with 88 standard rooms and 3 accessibility standard rooms. The room comes packed with facilities such as beds with mattress, desks, chairs, mini fridges, and more. The total cost of staying in Tauranga facility takes into account deposits, administration fees, activity fees, and some more additional costs, coming to about $12,000 to $14,000 in total. However, the actual cost may vary and it's best to check the latest updates before calculating. Besides halls of residences, you can also choose to stay in rented flats and apartments and in homestays as international students based on your preferences. For international students, there are a few things that need to be done to procure the accommodation, which generally includes filling out a form like the CCRF, International Homestay Application Form if you're applying for a homestay, etc. Links to the forms and more information about them can be found in the description section below. We can also help you find accommodation at a reasonable price, tapping into our vast network. So if you're looking for the best accommodation options within your budget, don't forget to check the link in the description for more information. The university has a lot to offer in other features as well that makes life sustainable in Waikato, bringing down the living expenses, such as providing the Kai Mai shuttle, which is a free shuttle service for university students and free regional bus service for students during trimesters. A lot of students also prefer to use their bicycles as well to commute to the campus. Enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe and leave your thoughts below in the comment section. Now that we have looked at few factors such as courses, fees, scholarships, accommodations, etc., let's check out what students of the university have to say about their experience. Just like the last video in this series, we have taken these reviews from Reddit. The links to the Reddit threads can be found in the description section below. So if you want to read them yourself, go ahead. But before we check out the reviews, do you know what the equivalent to Reddit is for studying abroad? It's quests on nebula.com, where aspirants like you share real-life experiences and resources in the biggest study and work abroad community. So visit nebula.com and check out quests to get answers to all of your questions. This thread on Reddit is an umbrella thread with a broad question which asks, what is the University of Waikato like? A person who is supposed to be a student in 2025 asks this question. Let's see what other people have to say to this.
Went to Bryant Hall for my first year. Got chubby from the cheap dorm food. Haha. Met some amazing friends in the dorm, who I'd go on to flat with for the 3 years after. Uni social life was crazy. Studied BMS in marketing and PR, and felt like I got a pretty good education. Knowledge that helped get my foot in the door after. And years on, I earn pretty good money now.
So comes across that Bryant Hall has cheap dorm food, but some great people you're likely to become friends with. Coconut Yum says they got good education in BMS in marketing. They also say that they earn good money now. That's great. Someone called Blue Shield 777 says that the courses are challenging. That, according to me, is a good sign because a challenging course makes you more resilient for the experiences you're about to have in your career ahead. Another user says that they would recommend Waikato for the quality of education, social life, and also the living expenses. Let's look at another post. In this post, the person asks for reviews for the student exchange programs, but answers highlight on the general ethos of the university as well. A user replies to the post by saying that they did both their BSc and MSc from Waikato and they really liked it. This review and a few others talk about how the university is smaller, in turn providing a better student-to-teacher ratio and a more personal experience. The user also talks about favorable living expenses and how his experience with employers has been. So in general, it's safe to say that the University of Waikato offers a great academic experience while being comparatively more affordable than universities with similar reputations, and also provides a much more attentive learning experience by being more personal due to smaller batch sizes with more interaction with the teachers. Finally, it's time to discuss the eligibility criteria for studying at the University of Waikato. With an acceptance rate of 72%, admissions to the university tends towards being a bit more competitive than what we have reviewed in this series so far. For Indian undergraduate students, the applicant must have an average of 75% in the best of 4 subjects for ISC, AISSC and select state boards including Maharashtra, Karnataka and West Bengal, with a minimum score of 60% in English. For all other state boards, the applicant must have an average of 80% in the best of 4 category with a minimum score of 65% in English. On the other hand, for students willing to do their post-graduation in the university, the requirements include a bachelor's degree with a minimum of B or B+, your resume or your CV, and English proficiency scores. For research degrees, the requirements include a bachelor's degree with honors or master's degree with first division or distinction. For certain courses, proof of work experience needs to be provided. For English proficiency scores, both the IELTS and TOEFL are accepted, with different scores for different courses. The general band score required in IELTS is 6 with at least 5.5 in each category. For TOEFL, the minimum score of 80 is required with 21 in writing. If you are viewing our video from anywhere other than India, you can check the description for the link describing requirements for students of other countries. On your screen, you can have a look at the list of documents required for applying to the university right now. We have now come to the last part of today's video. To conclude, the University of Waikato is a great option for study abroad aspirants. Hamilton and Tauranga are growing cities in New Zealand, and the University of Waikato, with its promising rankings and reputation, offer a great learning and growth experience for students. New Zealand in general is also a great option for getting your degree abroad. So we give the University of Waikato a good rating and recommend it to international students. I hope you liked watching the video and got some of your questions answered. If there is anything that we missed, leave a comment below and we will try to answer those questions as soon as possible. Also, to get a 100% application fee waiver for your university application, don't forget to check the description for the link to a Google form. Fill that form up and we will reach out to you shortly with a guaranteed application fee waiver. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such informative videos. You're watching Honestly by Nebula, and I'll see you all in the next video.